Welcome to my channel Mindset Mastery Hub, where I'll be sharing with you the summary of the best books on success in all fields of life. Today, I'll be sharing with you the summary of Who Will Cry When You Die by Robin Sharma. Author Robin Sharma is a globally respected humanitarian. He is widely considered as one of the world's top leadership experts and trained many Fortune 100 companies. He is also one of the most in-demand keynote speakers in the world. Let us see the simple tips mentioned in this book and implement to lead a happy life. So let's begin with the review of this book, Who Will Cry When You Die? Be kind to a stranger. A meaningful life is made up of a series of daily acts of kindness. Kindness is rent we must pay for the space we occupy on this planet. Practice tough love. Author calls discipline as the tough love. The golden thread of a highly successful and meaningful life is self-discipline. Without self-discipline, we will not set clear goals, manage your time effectively, or sustain through the tough times. The quality of your life ultimately is shaped by the quality of your choices and decisions. The successful person has the discipline of doing the things failure don't like to do. Keep a journal. Maintaining a daily journal is one of the best personal growth initiatives you will ever take. And keeping a journal will help you clarify your intentions so that you will remain focused on the things that you truly count. Medical researchers have found that writing a journal for even 50 minutes a day can improve health and your overall attitude. Promise. The real problem is that when you don't keep your word, you lose credibility. You break the bonds of trust. And breaking the bond of trust ultimately leads to a string of broken relationships. Be a person of your word rather than being all talk and no actions. Respect your past. Every minute you spend focusing on your past problems, you move away from finding your solutions. Instead, use the lessons you have learned from your past to rise to a whole new level of awareness. Life's greatest setbacks reveal life's biggest opportunities. Happy people are those who have good sense to manage their memories in a way that enriches their lives. Start your day well. The way you begin your day determines the way you will live your day. Author calls the first 30 minutes after you wake up as the platinum 30, since they are truly the most valuable moments of your day. And during this time, think only of the purest of thoughts. You will notice that your days will consistently unfold in the most beautiful ways. Learn to say no gracefully. It is easy to say yes to every request when the priorities of your life are unclear. If your priorities don't get scheduled in your calendar, other people's priorities will get scheduled in your calendar. The most effective people concentrate on their areas of excellence and on those high impact activities that will advance their life work. Example, Michael Jordan, the best basketball player in the sports history, did not negotiate his contracts or design his uniform or prepare his travel schedules. He focused his time and energies on only playing basketball and delegated everything else to his handlers. Learning to say no to the non-essentials will give you more time to work on your high-impact activities. Talk to yourself. Start talking to yourself by selecting a positive phrase that you will train your mind to focus on at different times throughout the day until it begins to dominate your awareness and reshape the person you are. Example, you can repeat, I am so grateful that money and opportunity is flowing into my life. Softly, as you walk to work or as you are waiting in the queue, try to repeat your phrase at least 200 times a day for at least 4 weeks. You will see the profound change in your thought. Scheduled work breaks. Too many people are spending the best years of their lives stuck in a state of constant worry. They worry about their jobs, the bills, the environment, and their kids. And yet, we all know deep in our hearts that most of the things we worry about never happen. Worry habit can reduce one's quality of life from a personal experience. One of the simplest way to conquer the worry habit is to schedule specific time to worry. Author calls it as worry time. During this session, you may immerse in your problems, your difficulties, but after that period ends, You must train yourself to leave your troubles behind and do something more productive, such as going for a walk in natural surroundings or reading an inspirational book. This simple yet powerful technique will help you to gradually reduce the amount of time you spend worrying and eventually serve to eliminate this habit forever. Learn to be silent. You must find the time to be silent on a regular basis. Experiencing solitude for even a few minutes a day will keep you centered on your highest life priorities and help you to reach your goal. Get up early. Getting up early is a gift you give to yourself. Few disciplines have the power to transform your life, as does the habit of early rising. Here are the tips to help you sleep more deeply. Don't eat after 8 pm. Even if you have to eat something, have a soup. Don't watch TV before you go to bed. Give yourself a few weeks for this new habit to take hold. Life change takes time, effort, and patience, but the results are enormous. See your troubles as blessings. We learn the most from our most difficult experiences. Begin to see your troubles as blessings. Resolve to transform your stumbling blocks into stepping stones and learn to turn your setbacks into opportunities. Remember, our character is shaped not through the life's easiest experiences, but during the life's toughest ones. Laugh more. With all the stresses and activities that fill our day, we have forgotten how to laugh. Daily laughter helps us to elevate our mood, promote creativity, and gives us more energy. Laughter therapy has even been used to cure illness and heal those with serious ailments. Spend a day without your watch. Rather than living by the clock and planning everything as per schedule, forget your watch and don't look at the time and simply spend your moment and do whatever you feel like doing. You will see the change in yourself as a true human being. This activity is nothing expensive, nothing complicated, but completely fun. Live a life. We all travel different roads to our ultimate destinations. For some of us, the path is tougher than the others. But no one reaches the end without facing some form of adversity. So rather than fight it, accept the life as it is. Detach yourself from the outcomes and simply experience every circumstance that enters your life to the fullest. Remember, there is no real failure in life, only results. There are no true tragedies, only lessons. And there are really no problems, only opportunities waiting to be recognized as solutions. Bless your money. When you send your money out, remember always to bless it. When you pay for your groceries, silently bless all those who have helped bring this food to you. The farmers who have grown it, the delivery people who have carried it, and the shopkeepers who have stocked it. Focus on the worthy. Time is your most precious commodity, and yet most of us live our lives as if we have all the time in the world. The real secret to getting control of your life is to restore a sense of focus in your days. The real secret to getting things done is knowing what things not to be done. Once you start spending the hours of your days only on those high leveraging activities and priorities that will advance your life's mission and legacy, everything will change. Always carry a book with you. While others waiting in line are complaining, feed your mind with rich diet of ideas found in the great books. All it takes is one idea from the right book to reshape your character or to transform your relationship. A good book can change the way you live. Reading books will help you to accelerate your growth. When you expose your mind to the thoughts of the great book authors, your life improves. Author says, a problem well stated is a problem half solved. Our minds can be our best friends or they can also be our worst enemies. The mind is a strange creature in this regard. The things you want to remember, it forgets. But all those things you want to forget, it remembers. The technique to let go of the mental clutter because of the problems you have is to simply list all your worries on a piece of paper. In doing so, you will no longer pile up in your mind and drain your valuable energy. This simple exercise will permit you to put your problems into perspective and tackle them in an orderly, well planned sequence. Practice the action habit. Most of us know what we need to do in order to be happier, healthier, and more fulfilling life. But the real problem is that we don't do what we know. A person of true character spends his days doing that which is the right things to do. Action is a habit. The more positive actions you take, the more you will feel like taking. Rather than watching a television after an exhausting day at work, one can help his kids in their studies. Master your time. Time is life's greatest asset. We all have the same allotment of 24 hours a day. What makes people successful is that they create great lives by utilizing the time. Most of us live as if we have an infinite amount of time to do all the things. Commit yourself to managing your time more effectively. Develop a keen sense of awareness about how important your time really is. Don't waste this most precious of asset and invest it in only those activities that truly helps you grow. Keep yourself cool. Anyone can become angry. That's easy. But to be angry with the right person to the right degree at the right time for the right purpose and in the right way, that is not easy, but that is what is required. With all the stress and pressures in our life, it is easy to lose our cool at the slightest irritation. The problem with losing your temper on a daily basis is that the personal relationship starts deteriorating. Business partnerships begin to fall apart and the credibility decreases as one becomes known as the short-tempered. An excellent way to control your temper is simply to count up to 100 before you respond to someone who has irritated you. Develop your talents. The tragedy of life is not death, but what we let die inside of us while we live. There is a difference between simply existing and truly living. The sad thing is that most people have lost the sight of human gifts that lie within them and spend the best year of their life watching television. Use your commute time. If you commute to your office for 30 minutes each way every day, so after 1 year, this is equivalent to 6 weeks spending in the car. You can utilize this traveling time by listening to your favorite podcast or audio cassettes in the car. In doing so, you can transform this driving time into learning time and make your car a moving learning university. Listening to educational audio cassettes will make your commute fun and keep you inspired. Go on a news fast. Negative news sells fast. The real problem is that it is easy to get addicted to reading and watching negative news. Before you start reading the morning paper, have a purpose in the mind. Firstly, promise yourself not to read even one negative news. Secondly, you may feel much more peaceful and serene. As well, you will find the 7-day news fast offers yet another benefit. More time to do the things that will truly improve the quality of your life. Get serious about setting goals. Something magical happens when you write down your goals on the paper. As per author, setting clearly defined goals for all the areas of your life works for 3 reasons. Firstly, it restores a sense of focus in your world. Writing goals helps us to focus on those activities that will lead us to what we want. It becomes easier to select those activities that will help you to reach to your goal. Writing down your goals clarifies your intentions. The second reason that goal setting works is that it keeps you alert to opportunities. The discipline of writing your goals helps your mind to seek out new opportunities to complete the goals that you desire. Goal setting helps you to take actions. They give you the inspiration to act on your priorities and make things happen in your life rather than waiting for the opportunities to come to you. Selecting goals that engage and motivate you is one of the best ways to boost the level of your personal commitment to life. So set big goals. Remember the rule of 21. It takes about 21 days to develop a new habit. New habits are much like a new pair of shoes. For the first few days, they will feel uncomfortable, but as you wear them for around 3 weeks, they will perfectly fit without any pain. When you stay with those first 21 days with a new habit, it will be far easier than you imagined. Take the time to study your personal habits and promise to make necessary changes. The quality of your life will be determined in large measure by the nature of your habits. We first make our habits and then our habit makes us. Practice forgiveness. Forgiving someone who has insulted you actually helps you to be at inner mental peace. When you have a grudge against someone, it is almost as if you carry the person around your back with you. It drains you of your energy, enthusiasm, and peace of mind. But the moment you forgive him, you get him off your back and you can move on with the rest of your life. Create a pure environment. Your thoughts form your world. What you focus on in your life grows. What you think about expands, and what you dwell on determines your destiny. As the first step to becoming a happier and more serene person is to manage your thoughts and purify your thinking. One of the best ways to begin the inner work is to improve the quality of your personal environment. Your thoughts are shaped by the people you are associated with, by the books you read, by the words you speak, and by your surrounding environment. Take necessary steps to make the environment where you work and live a better place. You will quickly detect improvements in the ways you think, feel, and act. Become volunteer. It is easy to magnify our problems and lose sight of many blessings we all have to be so grateful for. Utilizing your time by volunteering to serve those who are less than you is an excellent way to remind yourself of the abundance that exists in your life. One of the reasons of happy life is the habit of spending a few hours a week helping those less fortunate than you. Seeing what others don't have reminds of all the good things one has. It prevents from taking things for granted. Listen to music daily. Music can lift your mood, put the smile back on your face. Get serious about listening to music that inspires you. Listening to even a few minutes of music every day is a simple yet exceptionally powerful way to manage your mood and remain at your best. Find great friends. Cultivating great friendship is one of the surest ways to find more happiness and joy in your life. Recent studies shows that those with a wide circle of friends and family live longer, laugh more, and worry less. But friendship, like all other good things in life, takes time, energy, and commitment. There is nothing in this world more valuable than friendship. It is the most beautiful and the most pleasing gift a person can have. Read the artist's way. Human beings are creative creatures, and we all need to use this creativity on a daily basis to get the most from the life. Whether we are lawyers, homemakers, teachers, business executives, or musicians, learn to meditate. We have become experts at filling our lives with noise and activities. We wake up to the sounds of radio and dress while the television news is on. We drive to work listening to the latest traffic report and spend the next 8 hours in the bustling office. If you lack the mental focus to stay with one activity for any length of time, you will never be able to achieve your goals. Our mind can be our best friend, and also it can be our worst enemy. The mind is a strange creature in this regard. Stop complaining and start living. Stop complaining about having no time for yourself. Instead, get up early and start doing exercise. If you are not happy or as peaceful as you know you could be, stop blaming your parents or the economy or your boss and take full responsibility for your circumstances. This will be the first step to a completely new way of looking at your life and the starting point of a better way to live. Make wiser choices about the thoughts you will allow to enter your mind, as well as the attitude you will bring to your days and the way you will spend the hours of your time. So start living rather than complaining. Increase your value. In the new economy, You'll be compensated not by how hard you work, but by how much value you add to the people around you. Money simply becomes a symbol of how much value each person has added to the world at large. So, to be paid more in your work, you must add more value to the world. And the best way to begin adding value to the world is by acquiring skills. Acquire skills that no one else has. Think about those ideas that no one else is thinking. Carry a gold card. Successful and top performing men and women carry a little gold card in their wallets so that they can review during the quieter moments of their day. The card simply lists their top life goals along with clear deadlines for achieving them. Having a gold card and coming back to it 3 or 4 times a day will keep your mind centered on your goals. It will give you the discipline to say no to all the non-essential activities and restore focus on your goal. And it is certain that you will achieve your goal. Create a mastermind alliance. Create a mastermind group with 5 to 10 members or even more. The aim of this group is to improve the quality of your life and get what you want for a definite purpose. This group alliance is all about mutual benefits, so you must be able to give as much as you expect to receive. Approach your group members and start having meetings once a week. During this meeting, discuss the challenges you are facing and ask for the group's input. A mastermind alliance will reduce your learning curve and help you to restore your challenges with much more fun. Dear friends, my favorite quote from this book is, I wept because I had no shoes until I saw a man who had no feet. Call to action to all my viewers. Dear viewers, from this book, I am going to start and implement the habit of being kind to strangers. Write in the comment box what you like the most from this video and which principle you are going to implement. Thank you friends for watching this inspiring video. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, subscribe now and hit the bell icon to get the notification for my next video, as I'll be sharing with you every week many more such inspiring videos. Share this video with your friends and family members who are trying to find different possibilities to start a new life. Thank you.